Okay. All right.
There's an overall view of the grounds. The trading post is on the left here, and the other buildings are mission buildings. What became a Baptist mission eventually was established here in 1898.
But they're not here anymore, are they?
They're what?
They're not here anymore? Are they here?
No, these buildings are gone, but you can see where they were. That's also the mission. And this is also.
She looks like she has a nice
And I don't know who that is. Wish it did.
It says 19. What's the date on that? 19.
Yeah, somebody's written 01 to 06, yeah. The mission stood till about 1916, I think, and then the old buildings were torn down. These are also early people from Two Gray Hills. Again, we don't know who they are.
Oh, look at that one. I can't see through the glare. Oh my God, that's a really clear picture. Can you see this one, Harold? How good that is?
This one?
That one is really clear. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I need
that's
to.
good.
I'm not. Oh my gosh! Look at these people.
This is Mr. Ed Davies inside our store, and the year is probably about 1912, 1910. And here he is out in the corral. Same corral we have today.
Who was the first? Who was the first owner?
Well, the Knowles were first.
Okay. And then
Knoll
he owned
brothers.
it. So, well, you had your 100th
This guy
anniversary.
was here from 1909 to 1924.
And you had your 100th anniversary when?
1997.
Okay.
87.
Okay.
And then,
This is Ed Davies after he moved into Farmington. He had a grocery store in Farmington. So this picture is sometime after 1924. These are shots of the Shiprock Fair, I believe about 1914 or so, maybe earlier. Two Gray Hills was displaying rugs there, and so was the Tohalina store, George Bloomfield.
say that name.
Tohalina.
Tohalina.
Tohalina, or Tohaline. There's different ways to say it.
Because I keep hearing vowels in the middle of that name.
Another shot from the Shiprock Fair. And we have here Mrs. Ed Davies and her baby, who was born in 1908, and a customer and her baby sitting outside the store. And around 1910, the building looked like this. This is a Model T Ford that had been driven up from Gallup, and I dated the car at 1911, so it's probably about 1912 or so. This photo I know is 1910. That's the south side, which is today the front of the store. At this time, it was the back of the store.
I don't see the cars out there. You collect cars? There's a bunch of cars out there now.
They're mine.
So what's these pictures?
Just there's rugs in the background, but it's not a very clear photo.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Davies with a big rug again. And this is the east side of the building.
Those blackbirds, crows, whatever?
That's chickens.
Chickens, okay.
Mrs. Davies is out. She's out feeding the chickens. That's Highway 491. Don't know the year. More rugs. And two beautiful young ladies here.
That one lady has his mother's hairdo.
Yeah.
And these are pictures, I guess, from the 1930s. By that time, our building began to look a lot more like it does now. A big roof had been built over it. The front door was put on the south side.
What's this thing here?
The guest hogan, which was right below the edge of the hill here.
Oh.
All the old trading posts had a guest hogan.
Oh, that's
Someone was
right.
staying
I remember
overnight.
that. Yeah.
That too is gone, but you can see the bottom part of the walls down there.
And this one?
This is today's parking lot where you're parked.
Is
There
this
was a big barn out there, but I had to tear it down 5 or 6 years ago. Another shot from the 1930s. And we have here Mrs. Kirkpatrick.
What's,
She and her husband had the store from 1931 to 36.
is that their first check they got or something?
Oh, that's a check from
It's
from
her
that
check.
time, yeah, from our store to Newcomb's store, Arthur J. Newcomb.
Oh,
They probably traded back and forth.
yeah.
Nice young couple standing in front of the window out there. That one's kind of fuzzy.
What is that of?
Hey,
Well, this is the trading post.
Oh, just a further away shot.
that's hay.
It's a load of hay being sold from our store to somewhere else.
We saw that today. There was
Local farmers
In
used
Tuba.
to
in
buy
Tuba
it.
City. We saw
They were lined
we saw
up.
20 cars lining up for hay.
Really?
There were two big
Well, this
trucks
time of
and
year it's a little
pickups.
scarce.
Yeah.
Must be, because there were people waiting in line.
Oh, that's a really good.
There's a nice big rug in 1950.
Oh, wow. I didn't see how big that was. You know, the borders are different. The rugs are different because
There's
the
more of a border to it.
Yeah,
Here's that
there's
rug
more
today.
border.
It's been located.
Oh, wow.
It's still in good shape too.
Look at that. That picks up really good.
And this is another rug by the same weaver. Yowzy Gould was her name.
So is it a famous weaver for this area?
So what's the pattern? What would you call that?
2 gray hills. If it's gray and brown and tan and black and white, it's
Okay,
with a
doesn't
black
matter,
border.
okay.
It's 2 gray hills. More rugs, more rugs. This is not our rug room, but the rug room of the Gallup Mercantile Company about 1940.
These look like poinsettias.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It always falls out. So this is the one with that has all lot of rugs in it, right?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
more rugs
wow.
there than I've seen anywhere.
Where is that?
Gallup Mercantile Company used to supply trading posts.
Wow.
And therefore had to buy the rugs. That's the Newcomb store. I don't know the year. But I'm guessing in the 30s. Don't know the source of that photograph. Someone just gave it to me.
So you can get a little close up to these people.
Arthur Newcomb is this guy right here in the white shirt. And Mrs. Newcomb is on the far right here.
Oh, the white shirt guy. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay.
And then there's a Navajo lady, and then this Anglo lady is probably one of the Newcomb daughters. They had 2 daughters,
Oh,
but I don't know for sure. It's another shot of the same building, Newcomb Trading Post. And here's what's left of it today.
Time changes everything.
yeah.
These are just correspondence from the Fred Harvey Company that shows they bought 12 rugs from us for $100 in 1938.
Hey, we should have been around then. Our ancestors.
$100 was hard to come by then.
Oh, yeah.
Still is.
Well, it's just like property. You know, if you'd bought it years and years ago.
There's a couple of other stores in Arizona taking off postcards. Round Rock and Rock Point. Rock Point's still open. Maybe a Mustang or something, I'm not sure.
Gas station?
Yeah, maybe still I don't know what's there. Haven't been that way in a
Sometimes
long
they're a
time.
combination.
Here we have Daisy Tuggletree, who's probably the best known of the 2 Gray Hills weavers. She died about 15, 18 years ago.
I that won't do good on the TV, so I'll go out and get a close up of her. See, look at this here. Look.
She did very fine work, tapestries.
Is that her again? Or is that someone
Yeah.
else?
Daisy Tugglechi. At work on one of her pieces. Oh, historic photo of a store in Farmington. Shows a few rugs.
Well, that's an interesting pattern. I mean, this one. It's not.
I don't know the date on that either.
There's hairy sheep.
But it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Churro sheep here, the type of sheep whose wool goes into two gray hills weaving.
He has a herd out back.
And a churro lamb. Brown lamb. And I have this picture in here because
Sure.
people don't know how sheep shearing is done, so
I
showed
can't
it.
believe they do it with those little hand clippers.
Oh yeah, it's still done that way.
Harry does.
These are historic photos here of Burnham Trading Post, which is about 30 miles to the east here.
We've been there.
No, not Burnham. We're looking about R.J. Burnham's.
Not today's Burnham's
Yeah.
business, but
Yeah,
his
this is the rug
Bruce
we have.
Burnham's grandfather had Burnham Trading Post out here.
Yeah, see, that's the famous Burnham weavers have those new rugs, the ones with the. Did I show it to you that rug I bought the last time?
Well, what they are calling a Burnham style today is mostly a two gray hills with some pictorial elements in it.
Mm-hmm. So is that him there or what?
No,
Yeah, both.
that's not Burnham. That's I don't know who.
He's in
Okay.
both pictures, whoever it is.
Is Burnham in this one?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere I've got it written down, but I'm not sure who they are.
Okay.
That's about it.
Oh, okay.
There's
Now, what could you go back to the first page because I missed the first. I didn't have it on record.
Well, the cover.
that
Yeah,
is
we'll
the
do this.
cow?
We'll put it. Let me get it back.
This is 1933.
Okay. Yeah.
Looking at Two Gray Hills, 1933.
Yeah, I just hit the very first.
Showing off rugs.
So what's cool about this? See, look, I can zoom in on this. It's much better than the actual photo itself.
The Model A pickup.
Yeah, we had one of those. They're just two gray hills pulling past. Yeah.